welcome back to my channel. This is Stephanie. I'm also known as GLITZYGEM. Thank you for joining me here today. Thank you for those who are new subscribers to my channel. Really do appreciate you being here and joining me here today. Also for those who are returning subscribers as well. So if you are new to my channel and you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Give my video a thumbs up and also hit the notification bell. That way you get notified when I upload another video. So today is Mask Monday. Yeah, I had a long day at work, and just like always, it's just like a manic Monday, and usually Sundays are the busiest. I wasn't there Sunday. I wasn't there yesterday at work, and so yeah, boy, do we have to talk. So let's talk. So first of all, let's go ahead and go over what I have on my eye patches. The eye patches that I'm wearing are the Bio Agua Peach Extract Hexapeptide eye masks. They're gel eye masks, as you can tell. There are these right here. And they're actually emptied out, guys. They're gone. I'm wearing the last set, the last pair of eye patches. I'm so happy, guys. If you know me, if you're not new to my channel, you know that I'm about panning stuff, about, you know, using up everything you have. So I'm glad I was able to get rid of those. I still have other eye patches I need to wear and try. And I'll be giving you my review on these patches when the time comes. So I'm putting in my wastebasket for a trash talk. For a trash talk Tuesday or trash talk Thursday. So as I was saying, yes, so I just started working. It's been about a month that I've been working there. I just barely received 2 paychecks. I received my first paycheck for a week, and then I received my second paycheck for 2 weeks, but I was working part-time. So I received 2 part-time paychecks, 3 weeks in total. So 2, I get paid bi-weekly where I work at. So one of my paychecks was a week's worth of pay, and one was 2 weeks worth of pay. And then I get paid again this coming Friday. Yeah, my first paychecks that I received did not really cover a lot of my bills, so I did need to get some help from my family. So I did get some help from my mom, and I got help from family members, you know, to help me out with groceries and, you know, some of my bills. So working, it's really hard because you're going up and down. You know, where I work at, you're having to move around. There's a lot of cardio that goes on, you know, where I work at. A lot of walking around, moving around, lifting heavy, you know, objects, you know, products, a lot of heavy weightlifting, I guess I should say. And then just a lot of manpower, a lot of labor that you have to do. And on top of that, take care of customers, and then you still have to do other little jobs that they have you to do as well, apart from your routine, you know, your daily routine. There's also other projects that come up that you have to complete as well. So my feet were starting to hurt last week. I couldn't take them anymore. My feet were hurting. I mean, the shoes that I were wearing, they're flat. Now I'll show them to you, but they're kind of dirty, and yeah, they won't look nice. They won't look too nice on camera if I showed you the flats that I was wearing. But they're flat, so they kind of made my arch kind of go flat a little. So my feet were hurting. I couldn't even walk. My knees started hurting as well. So, but I'm just giving you a little background of what it's been like for a month already working where I'm at. And not to mention that I already found another job as well, a second job in the evening to work, not in the evening, but to work part-time throughout the week. you know, depending if the schedule permits me to work that week, I'll go ahead and start working for, you know, I'll start working at a second job, you know, and hopefully that'll bring in some extra income, you know, into my household, because yeah, working this one job. And not to mention, I do have some good news. I'm not sure if I already mentioned this to you guys, but I'm already working full-time now. So my next paycheck, it should be a whole 2 weeks of a full-time, you know, a whole 2 weeks paycheck for a full-time pay. So hopefully that, I'm pretty sure that check's going to be a lot better than my last 2 paychecks. But let's just go over some of the, I wanted to show you some of the receipts that I had, some of my expenses that I usually go through. Not all on a regular basis. Like, I do have some receipts that, you know, they're for groceries, and there's some receipts that I have for expenses. So yeah, let's talk about that. All right, because I know my wages were not that well, so that's why I needed help from my family. But I wanted to go over just what the beginning of the month looks like for me, you know, whenever it comes to buying groceries or expenses. And I want to go through the receipts with you guys. So let me go ahead and take these eye patches off, because these are only supposed to stay on for 20 minutes, which I think I've already did that. So take these eye patches off, which yeah, I like them. They weren't too bad. Now I'm gonna go ahead and continue using my 2-step jelly mask. This is an AHA peeling mask with it's a AHA swab with a essence jelly mask. So this last time really helped me a lot. I think I only did 1 mask last week, and that was it. I didn't do any more masks. So now it's time to do another one of these masks, because you're supposed to use these, I think, once or twice a week. Whenever they're the exfoliating, peelings masks, you use them once or twice a week. So it's about time for another one. So I'm going to go ahead and use it today. We'll go ahead and swab the area that I have on. The area that I need to, well, not that I have on. The swab that I have here. I'm going to go ahead and concentrate on my T-zone area. I just so these peeling swabs, they're really good. They're supposed to get rid of any skin, any dead skin cells on your face. So, and it's not like I've been using them on a regular basis. In other words, I haven't been using these peeling masks on a regular basis. So, how's y'all's day going? I hope y'all's day is going well. I hope you had a good week. Leave me your comments in the comment section down below. Let me know how y'all's expenses are. Are they just as bad as mine? I'm sure. Or maybe your expenses are not as bad as mine. But yeah, everybody has a different wage. Everybody has different wages. I just wanted to kind of share my wages with you guys to kind of give you an idea of what a month looks like of wages. That this don't even include like my first month's rent, as far as my lot goes, or my mobile home. It doesn't go through that. This is just expenses that I incur at the beginning of the month, on the first 2 weeks of the month, with that has to do with groceries and expenses for the household. And sometimes these groceries won't last me that long. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It all depends on me. If I eat more than what I'm, not more than what I'm supposed to, if I just kind of like don't eat. Sometimes whenever I just don't feel hungry, then I'll have food, you know. I'll have food left over. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put this mask on, and I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, so I'm back. The camera's trying to focus. It's trying to focus on me. Hopefully, I'm looking a little focused here. So far, I'm really happy with, I have one more mask. I have one more of these two-step masks. I have one more to go through. Yeah, so not bad. I really do like these masks. They have a lot of serum. I think I already mentioned that in my last video, my last skincare video. I had already mentioned that to you guys before, and I'm very happy with these masks. This one especially because it's exfoliating and it's an AHA peeling mask. It does pretty good. It's just so far I've noticed that it's done pretty good. It's just I'm just being very careful not to wear them during the day. So I like to do my skincare in the evening, guys. So here is my mask. All right, so let's go over my expenses, guys. Let's go over my expenses. All right. So first of all, so the first week was actually the last day. It was like close to the end of the month of January. I went to McDonald's. This is also going over like restaurants I go to, trying to stay on a budget. I have their app. I have the McDonald's app and I have the Whataburger app. So when I go on the McDonald's app, they give you like free food. They give you dollar drinks, they give you dollar fries, you know, or if you buy a medium drink or medium fry, they'll give you like a Big Mac. So this is for $1 any size fry, and they also had the $5 McDouble deals right now going on for $5. You're getting a burger. You're getting French fries, you're getting a drink, you're also getting some chicken nuggets, and you're getting your sauce for chicken nuggets. So I think that's a pretty good deal. And the reason why I added the extra fries is because these are all small. Like they give you a small drink, they give you small fries. So I was very hungry, and I just said, okay, well, I'll just use my app and I'll pay for $1. So for the whole order, it came out to being $8.35. So that was just at the end of the month of January the 28th. $8.35, guys. That's how much that was. And I do want to give a shout out to, I know they probably won't know because they're restaurants that are on my side of town where I live at. But I do want to give a shout out to those restaurants that, you know, really uphold, their customer service. They are very, there's some restaurants that just don't care about giving good customer service. All they care about is just getting you out the door, getting your order, and not even listening to your concerns about your order. So I had an incident where I was at McDonald's where I was just wanting to get a drink. It was $1 drink you get $1 any size drink for $1. So I wanted to be a large Coke. I was in the mood for a Coke, and I had went in line, And I was like, I noticed that the line was getting backed up, and I was like, why is this line getting backed up? I mean, I was like maybe the 6th or 7th car in line, you know, to place my order. And I was okay. I mean, I'll wait, you know, my turn, you know, after the 6th or 7th car. I waited in line, and then I was a little impatient because it took forever for me to get to the drive-through. So once I did get to the drive-through, I was a little firmer, a little annoyed, a little upset. I was like, "What's going on?" And they're like, "What's taking y'all so long?" I told the lady who answered who actually, you know, who was at the speaker. You know, I had, you know, when she was taking my order, she was, I go, I just need to order a drink. Here's the code. And I go, what's wrong? I said, what's taking it? I go, why is it so? I go, why do you have so many cars that are backed up? I said, you know, I had been in line for like I told her I'd been in line for like 30 minutes. I go, why? I asked, why are y'all taking so long? And then when I looked behind my rear view mirror, guys, I saw the line was down to the entrance. And I was like, when I came in, I was one of the last ones in line, you know. But when I looked back, when I was at the drive-thru, when I was placing my order, when there was only 6 cars in front of me, 6 or 7 cars in front of me, you know, I looked back, there was more cars lined up. I was like, what is going on? Why are they taking too long with the orders, you know? So I'm saying I already had a good sense of like time of like how long somebody should wait in line. And so I was, like I said, I was a little annoyed, and I did sounded very, very firm, I sounded annoyed and upset, you know, when I went up to the drive-thru, you know. And I had asked the lady, I said, I've been in line for 30 minutes. I said, what is taking y'all so long? I said, what is going on? I go, this was just ridiculous, just having to wait in line, just, you know, it doesn't matter if it was for a drink or for a bigger order or for a smaller order, it didn't matter. So what happened was I wanted to talk to the manager because I wanted to address the issue, because I was like, well, I mean, the manager needs to know, like, what's, you know, they need to know that, I don't know if the manager, I'm pretty sure the manager knew that there was a lot of customers, but it was just the fact that integrity, customer service, you know. I just wanted to go home. I wanted to get my drink and go home, you know. That's all I wanted to do. And so when I spoke to the manager, I expressed to her that I said, when I come to McDonald's, I said, usually I usually don't take this long, even on busy days, you know, in getting my order placed. It just felt like I was waiting for I was waiting for the cars in front of me. It was like 6 or 7 cars in front of me. I was waiting for them to, you know, to move forward so that I can place my order. But I was 30 minutes in line. I told her, I said it took 30 minutes for me to get up to the intercom and place my order. I said, why did it take so long, like 30 minutes, when usually it doesn't take that long? And she was like, you were there for 30 minutes? I said, yeah. And I said, I looked in the back, I looked behind me. I said, there were more cars piling on. There were more cars piling on from all the way to the entrance. And she's like, oh, she goes, really? She goes, I really do apologize for that. And she said, I just want to know. I go, what is going on? I said, I mean, if there's something that y'all can do that maybe, I was trying to help her, like maybe implement something, like a suggestion, you know, like implement like a suggestion of maybe having like somebody staying outside with one of those, you know how they do at Chick-fil-A, they have their pads, and then they would key in the order and stuff. I said, I just suggest that maybe y'all might have maybe an extra person on the side that's outside that's able to key in the orders for just to kind of get the customers through the line. She's like, oh, we don't have that. And I was like, she goes, we don't have that here. And I was like, I go, oh, I said, well, I go, I don't know what, I go, I don't know what's, I don't know why or what the reason was for what had happened now, you know. I said, I don't know what the cause was of that, but I mean, if you can get down to the reason and find out what is causing, you know, this to happen, I said, that would be great, you know, for your customers, because your customers are waiting in line. And you know, I go, I'm just telling, I said, I know I was a little short with the lady at the intercom, and I said, I do apologize for that. It's just, I'm wanting to go home. I'm tired from work, and I'm wanting to go home, and I just wanted to get my drink and go. And she's like, okay. She goes, yeah. She goes, I'm sorry you had to wait in line that long. And she goes, you know, I know. What'd she say? She said, I know. She knew the reason why. She knew the reason why it was taking so long. And she says, is because, she said, the reason why it's taking so long is because I know it's because the girls who are taking the orders are not, you know, they're not taking them how they're not taking the orders fast enough. They're not, in other words, she was trying to say, not that they're not doing their job, it's just more like they were just kind of like taking their time. They're taking their time and, you know, getting on the intercom to place the orders, you know, for the customers. So she said, so what shocked me was, she asked me, you know, she goes, do you want, you know, some fries, you know, to go with the drink you ordered, you know, just, you know, for inconvenience. And I was like, I wasn't even expecting her to do that. I was like, I don't know. I said, I don't know. I mean, all I just wanted was just my drink. And then she's like, I can give you some fries. There's no problem. She's like, I'll give you some fries, you know, complimentary on us, you know, for your inconvenience, for having to wait in line for so long. I was like, okay, sure, you know. And then she goes, do you want a burger with that too? I was like, I don't know what to say I don't know what to say to that. I said, because, I mean, I was just trying to address a concern to you. That was it. She goes, I know. She goes, and I will talk to the girls back there. She says, because the girls are the ones that were taking their time, you know, in getting the orders, you know, keyed in. And then I was like, so she goes, I can get you a burger. She goes, what kind of burger do you want? And I really didn't know what to say. I was like, I don't know. I said, I really don't know. Whatever you want to, I don't know, whatever you want to give me, you know. I told her that. She goes, you want a Big Mac? And I was like, I love Big Macs. And I was like, okay. So I got me a Big Mac and some free fries and a dollar drink. So I was kind of shocked, and I never expected that kind of customer service, that top, how you say it, top-notch customer service. I would have never expected it from anybody, because we live in an era now that some of these places or businesses, they don't do that no more, where they give you free food, you know, just for out of inconvenience and stuff like that, for your troubles, for, you know, for getting you upset, for not giving great customer service. And I feel like that time era has already died out. Like, the chivalryness of restaurants, you know, that time has already passed its time. But no, I had a really good experience at that McDonald's, you know. And you know, they don't know who I am, but I am, you know, giving you my experience there at that McDonald's. And then, speaking about fast food, I also went to a Chick-fil-A not so long ago. This is like, I think this was was it Saturday? I think it was Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday. I think it was Friday. Friday I went to Chick-fil-A, and I had ordered a meal. And then I went to go pay, and my car was declined. Like, why was my car declined? I said, I have money in there. I know this because I had just got through shopping, and I know that I have money in there, but it declined 2 to 3 times, and I was like, why is my card declining? And I was like, okay. And I realized that I needed to transfer money over from one account to another account. So in order for it to cover my meal. So as I was doing that, I thought I had transferred enough money so that my card would go through. Sorry. And but before that even happened, for me to where it even clicked for me to know, oh, I needed just 3 cents more to transfer over, to the account in order for me to make the purchase. The lady was like, it's okay. She was, it's on us. You can just go ahead and take it. She goes, you don't have to worry about paying us. You can come back another day and you can pay us. And I'm like, I've been getting blessed. I had gotten blessed, with free food, and not even expecting it. I was just so blessed. So yeah, staying positive and always staying in good spirits, really help, because I feel like, I think what you give off is what you will receive. So I think I'm always giving off those kind of like I should say vibes. I guess I was giving off some vibes, that are more like, I'm not gonna be bitter or upset about anything, and then it's just amazing how these restaurants now are like, well, not now, it's just amazing that there's still some kind of like form of chivalryness or some sort of like excellent customer service, and now these days, because you really don't get much of that. So I was really shocked, and I wanted to share that with you guys. So that was on the 20th of January. The 28th of January, I spent $8.35, and I'll be putting like a little calculator here on the screen to let you know what my next expenses were. So then that was January. So February the 28th, sorry, February the 2nd. Oh, another restaurant experience that I went through. There was a waitress who was taking care of it was me and my parents went out to go eat. My mom was treating me out to eat. It was treating me and my dad out to eat, so when we went to go pay, they charged us, she wanted to charge us an extra additional fee, and I was like, what is this additional fee? She says, well, that's because you had asked for meat on your order. And I was like, okay, but I thought that was $1, because I did ask the waitress. I had asked the waitress before going to go pay for the food, but I had asked the waitress, I said, hey, so if I ask for some ground beef to go in with my meal, I said, how much extra would it be? She says, it's just $1 extra for the meat. I was like, okay, then go ahead and add that. I didn't think it was, $1 is pretty good, to add meat to your order. Well, when I went to go check out, they were saying, the person at the register was saying it's $3.17 for extra meat. I was like, what? I was like, the waitress didn't say that to me. And then she's like, no, yeah, she was there when she explained it to you that it was going to be $3.17. I said, no. I said, she didn't explain that to me. I said, I even went to the restroom and came back, and I said, she didn't come up to me or to explain anything like that. And then, so they had to call their general manager, or I don't know if it was a general manager or just a store manager. So they called the store manager, because the one who was helping was the assistant manager, and the assistant manager said, yeah, I'm sorry, but you had to, she was still insisting on me paying for the $3.17, and I was like, no, I mean, that's not right. I said, I had asked, I said, how much would it be? Because if it was going to be $3.17, that I wouldn't have asked for the extra meat. So it was just a sense of principle, and I just felt like, you know, you need to be accountable for your you need to be accountable for your errors, and be accountable if you made a mistake. You know, be accountable for it. Don't just force me to pay whenever I didn't ask. You know, whenever I didn't know, or when you don't even ask to pay for something you didn't ask for. Like, I asked for extra meat for $1. I didn't ask for extra meat for $3. I wanted it for $1. And that's what I was willing to pay. I was not going to be willing to pay $3.17. I'm sorry, but so if it came down to it, I guess, you know, depending on the restaurant, you know, and the people who run the business, you know, depends on their customer service and how they treat their customers. Like, this goes along with me telling you, sometimes that the chivalryness or the generosity of the customer service is dead now these days, because not all restaurants are that generous. So anyways, so the lady, you know, the assistant manager that was there, the team lead that was there, she mentioned, yeah, you know, that's how much it is. And I told her, I said, well, I don't think that's right, you know, that you're making me have to pay the $3 extra. You know, mind you, I'm not making enough money as it is. If I was making enough money and I had money coming out of my wallet, or if I had money in my account, or if my parents were wealthy, you know, I wouldn't have been complaining I wouldn't have complained about the $3.17. I would have just paid it. But the principle of it was that not because we didn't have the money, or because we didn't have the money. It was more about principle too. You know, it was more about principle, taking accountability for your own mistakes. And she lied and said that she was there whenever the waitress was explaining to me about the extra charge for $3.70 on the meat. And I was like, no. I said, the waitress did not explain that to me. I said, I was there. She told me it's going to be $1. She didn't say anything about $3.17, because she says, be happy, because I told her, you know, that she needed to make that clear to you. I said, okay, well, I went to the restaurant, I came back, and she did not make that clear to me that it was going to be $3.17 extra. She didn't make it clear to me when I came back. She didn't even come back to my table. So then she's like, the team lead, she goes, I knew that was going to happen. She goes, so she went and called her boss, and her boss went over and explained it again, the same thing she was saying. And I was like, oh, I understand. I said, I understand. I said, but I wasn't told I was going to get paid this much. I was told I was going to get paid this much. And your assistant manager said that she had told her waitress to come and explain it to me, when she didn't explain anything to me about the $3.17 extra for the meat. She didn't explain it to me. And I went to the restroom and came back, and it wasn't explained. He was like, okay, that's fine. We'll go ahead and fix it for you. So he fixed her ticket, and so he knocked off $2.17 off the price. And then, even then, we even gave a tip. So on top of that, on top of, you know, the general manager, you know, that was there, or store manager that was there, who actually, you know, fixed the mistake, who corrected the wrong, you know, we actually gave a tip. So we gave a tip for the waitress, you know, regardless of what happened. It didn't matter. We gave a tip, and that's what we did. So we were also, you know, I can also see how people, you know, they make a living off of tips. And so I understood that. And so I did my part. And I think that's the way, I feel like it's only the right thing to do. Like, you know, it's integrity, it's principle, it's honest, it's trust, and it's about taking accountability for things. And then in turn, you're also doing your part, and in turn, you're also doing your part. You know, you're giving them a tip, you know, because you know that these people, some waitresses, or most waitresses, you know, they get paid very little by the hour. And I know how hard that is, because I'm from a low income right now. I am a low income beauty influencer, so I know how it is to be tight with money. So even then, I still, you know, put in a tip. So I did my part. You know, I just feel like that's how it should be done, where things can be resolved by doing, you know, doing the right thing, in other words. So yeah, so those were my experiences with some of these restaurants that I had went to. So we're gonna go over my receipts for my expenses for the first week of February. Okay, so February the 4th, I had went to Dollar Tree. I went to Dollar Tree because I bought me some more batteries, you know, some AA batteries. It was an 8-pack for $1.25. It's all of it was $1.25. Everything I got was $1.25. Also, I actually spent $9.16, paid for some AA batteries, a Snap, which is a drink. I also got 3 frozen pizzas. Also got some those sponge scrubbers and some cotton rounds, because I'm running low on cotton rounds. So that's $9.16 on top of the $8.35 from McDonald's. And then on February the 4th again. So that day it was like my shopping day. So I went to Walmart. This is my receipt to Walmart right here. And the total to Walmart was $70.43. And I got me a large jug of orange juice for $2.78. Also got me a gallon of milk for $3.07. Also got some burritos, some frozen burritos, something fast for $4.98. I had me some cheese slices to make sandwiches with. Also ordered some crumbled cheese that I can eat with some soup or chili mac. Also ordered some, I ordered maybe a small bottle of ranch dressing. And then also I also purchased a can of chili, Hormel chili, but it was the white chicken one. And I also ordered 2 cans. Also got 2 cans of the chili mac from Campbell's. I also bought some green beans, the French style green beans, because I had the French style green beans and the regular cut green beans. French style green beans were 64 cents, and the cut green beans were 50 cents a can. I got the canned green beans, and also got a can of corn. I also got two spring water or sparkling water boxes of sparkling water cans. I got 2 of them. One was $3.98 and one was $3.84. I also had a little bit over £1.50 of grapes, which was $1.87 per pound. So because it was over a pound, it went to $2.97. That's the total for the grapes that I purchased. There's also, I also got 18 count of chips for $9.98. I also ordered some shredded cheese to go over my burritos for $2.24, and also had some shredded cheese to go on my salad. There's 2 different types of cheese. One is a taco cheese and one is just a regular, like, to make salad cheese. They were both $2.24 each. I also had a package of the salad, you know, like the green salad, you know, with the mixed salad, you know, with the shredded carrots and the shredded cabbage, you know, and then the lettuce for $1.97. And then also bought a bag. I think there were like 8 or 9 ounce bags of one 8 or 9 ounce bag of the prepackaged spinach for $1.98. I also had some Chips Ahoy cookies. The Chips Ahoy cookies is my dessert. That was $5.98 because I got the party size. Then I also got some bread from Walmart for $1. And I got me a bag of tortilla chips, like the tortilla chips, the restaurant style tortilla chips for $2.36. And I also ordered some cream horns. I know it's a lot of sweets. The cream horns, there were $3.98. And that was it. That's all I had ordered from Walmart. The next one I had was Food Town by where I live. So this is my receipt for Food Town. I actually paid, I ended up spending $15.11 there. So I had bought a pack of Niagara water for $2.99. I also bought some toilet tissue for $3.99, and also bought the Blue Bunny, the soft serve ice cream. They usually go for like $5. This one was on sale for $3.66, so I got me one of those, and I also got me some cups, some foam cups for $2.05, and because my sink is on the fritz, you know, my kitchen sink is on the fritz. I need to get a plumber to check out why it's clogged up. I've been having to use like styrofoam cups, styrofoam plates, those cutlery kits that you can throw with the plastic cutlery kits, you know, because my sink is on the fritz, and yeah, it's kind of hard to keep dishes clean. And I ordered 2 99-cent avocados for $1, so it came down to $1.98. So the total was $15.11 for that. The same week, what was February the 5th, I went to Ross because my feet were killing me. This is the week that my feet were killing me. So I had ordered some. Oh, I had gotten me a belt because I've been needing a belt. Because my pants have, you know, they keep falling down, and so I got me a belt for $16.99 there. This is Ross, and also got me 2 Voss waters. You know, 2 bottles of Voss water. They're like big, large bottles of water for $2.19 each. And I got them because that's my favorite water, especially the ones that have vitamins in it. And so I got one of each, one with vitamins in it, and one that was just natural Voss water. Then also had some, I also needed to order some pants for work. I keep saying order, I'm sorry. I bought 2 black pants. One was $10.99 and the other one was $17.99. So for all that, it came out to being $54.14. There's still one more receipt missing. That was one to Marshall's. That's where I purchased, I think $50 a $50 pair of shoes, the Skechers. Here they are. Here are the Skechers that I got. These are the Skechers Hands-Free Swift Fit, because I'm telling you that Friday I was not able to walk. I was not able to, my feet were hurting so bad. They were hurting my knees. So I had got those for $50 at Marshall's, and I also ordered, what else I ordered at Marshall's? I think that was the only thing that I purchased at Marshall's, was just those shoes. They were already $50. And because I didn't buy any shirts, I didn't have any, I didn't buy anything else. So I just bought those shoes at Marshall's. So that's pretty much what I had purchased for the beginning week of February. So this is what my expenses, this is not, some of these expenses are not expenses that I usually do on a regular basis. These are just some that just come out of the blue, like maybe once every so often. Like, how many times do I buy a pair of shoes? I don't buy a pair of shoes like this very often. So like once a year, I buy me maybe like a pair of shoes. Or maybe once every 2 years, I'll buy me a pair of shoes. But for all of it to come at once, it is a lot. The restaurants I do go like on a regular basis, almost like on a regular basis every week, or almost every 2 weeks. But you know, within my means, like I am not gonna spend too much on going out to eat. You know, if I already have groceries that I had purchased at the grocery store, I'm not gonna spend any more extra money just to go to the restaurant. And if I did, that's only because I'm not gonna make it home in time to make anything to eat. So yeah, so I racked up a total of this much for the first 2 weeks. And I haven't been able to make payment on my house note. This is my 3rd month. I think February would be considered as my 3rd month of not paying my mortgage. I had to pay the lot because the lot is a contract, and so is my mortgage. But my mortgage is a little different. You know, I'm buying the home, so it's kind of like they're gonna try to find a way to kind of work with you on the home. But as far as the lot goes, they will send you to the court and they can evict you. And when they evict me, that means I have to go and find myself another place to live. And then that's just another expense that I do not have money for, to be moving, you know, to find movers that'll charge you $3,000 to move my mobile home. They'll charge you for plumbing. They'll charge you for electricity, to connect your electricity, your plumbing. So all that adds up. So I'm not in any position to be, you know, incurring those kind of expenses at the moment. So I really make sure that I pay my rent first. And my home, well, it's just going to have to get paid whenever I can. So, but that is everything for my first 2 weeks of February on the expenses that I've been incurring this month. And I only brought home from my first paycheck and my second paycheck, this is how much I brought home. And I had to pay my house, well, not my house, my lot, you know, where I have my house on. And then I had to pay for gas. That's another $20 for gas. I had to, what else did I have to do? I think there was a loan that I had to pay. My loan payment came up. What else came up? My Ipsy did come out as well, and I also had some add-ons on there. What else came out? my account. But so far you can see that the amount of money that I made is not enough for what I had spent. And like I said, the only people that were able to help me were my family. So, you know, if it's not for my family, I don't know what I would be doing right now. I probably wouldn't even be having my home, or I probably would be in a position where I probably would have to be looking for another place to live or something. But yeah, just be fortunate, you know, just stay positive, be grateful for what you do have, and work with what you have, and not focus on what you don't have. And then also work on making sure that you are budgeting your money just enough. I mean, I'm just fortunate enough. I was blessed enough to be able to have help financially, but it's not the same. It's still not the same because it's not your money. It's money that others are giving you, and I just kind of feel like it's my responsibility to pay for my bills. So I just feel like I'm a burden at this point, you know, when it comes to my bills and trying to get back on my own 2 feet, you know, trying to get a job that's going to pay well, because the jobs that I do apply to pay well, they haven't called me, or they haven't called me to come for an interview or to get a job. They've been sending me notifications that they're just not, you know, they're moving forward with different candidates. They're not looking for anybody at the moment. So I don't know what to tell you guys. I do not know what's going on, but I think a lot of it has to do with our former candidacy, you know, for our state. For my state in Texas, my candidacy as far as like, you know, the government. I think our government is really, it's really buckling down on a lot of things, and it's just making it harder for jobs right now, for people to get jobs. So that is everything I wanted to share with you guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here with me on this Mask Monday, and just kind of going over everything on my expenses and how much money I actually had, and whatever difference that I wasn't able to come up with, my family had to help me with. And I'm not very thrilled about that, because I should be the one helping my family out, not the other way around. But thank you guys. You know, hope y'all think about me, and I'll see you in my next video. I love the way this mask feels. I love the way this serum feels on me as well. Very good. Alright. Well, thank you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.